Tesla has just launched its first vehicle in India, and it's the Tesla Model Y. And I had one big concern about Tesla coming to India before they launched the Model Y. And that concern's been proven true. And my concern was the fact that the car was gonna be really overpriced. And it is overpriced. The Tesla Model Y starts in India at 60 lakh or 61 lakh. Maybe a little variation, but yeah. So about that price. And that's almost double the price of Tesla in the United States, the country where it's made. Now, it's understandable if it's a bit more expensive than that because that's a domestic market for it. And this is an international and there's going to be taxes, but this is basically almost double the price. A 60 lakhs for Tesla in India, that's gonna be a hard sell. Especially since it's an EV as well, and not a lot of people are a fan of EVs. Now, I'm not saying that people won't buy the Model Y. I'm sure there are going to be people that buy the Model Y, but that's not the problem. This is Tesla's entry into the Indian market, and when you enter into the market, you need to be successful quickly and get a lot of sales under your belt to get a foothold in the market. And Tesla's first car that's coming here, it's not going to do that. Now, there were a lot of rumors that there might have been a 30 lakh Tesla coming here or something like that, but I also thought it was probably going to be the Model 3, but it ended up being the Model Y, which kind of makes sense. It makes sense that the Model Y is the first car that they brought here, since, well, India has a big SUV market. I mean, you're spending a lot of money on cars. You want them to be big cars, and the Model 3 wouldn't really fit that. I mean, it would be cheaper, but still, anything above a certain price, 15 lakhs or something, people want big cars. They want to see, they want it to look like it's expensive, and the part of that is being that the cars are really big. That's something that we really care about here. And yeah, so the Model Y is double the price, and it's an EV. And I'm not sure how well it's gonna sell here. Now, it's apparently going to be an imported model. It's not gonna be made here, so maybe if it's manufactured here, the price will drop. But honestly, I'm not sure how much it will drop. And that's something we had to wait and see. And manufacturing is gonna take some time. I mean, Tesla's planning on setting up a plant somewhere. That's gonna take time. But now, for now, this is not really looking good for Tesla, because at that price point, you're basically competing with Mercedes, BMW, Audi. And people here really care about those badges. They really care about the badges, and they value the badges a lot more than the Tesla badge at that high of a price point. The people here who are going to spend, most of the people who will be able to spend that kind of money on a car are going to be going for the German badges or some other high-end badge. I mean, the only car that's managed to get away with it here is Toyota, and that's because they're built to last forever, so that's a brand value. They have brand value of their own here. But Tesla doesn't, and it's an EV as well, and this is not looking good. And honestly, I was really happy that they decided to bring the Model Y here just as it was, and not just trim it down to a point where it was just not a good car. Now, there are two more versions of the Model Y that are coming here. The one that's supposed to be a 500-kilometer range, which realistically is probably 400 at the most, and the other one's gonna be 630 kilometers or something, which is probably 500 at the most. Now, the range is okay, but the price tag, it's a bit too steep. This is not gonna be enough to penetrate the market the way they want. And as we know, India is a tough market to crack if the prices are too high. I mean, we've seen manufacturers come and go. We saw Ford come here and go. Chevy's basically gone. Yeah, yeah, Chevy's gone. I'm pretty sure there's nothing, no Chevy left. Oh, I wonder if there's any other brand that's under Chevy that's here, but no, they're gone. And Nissan's in a situation where they're probably gonna have to, might end up leaving, but Nissan's having global issues overall. It's not just India. And even Honda and Toyota are struggling here. And Toyota has a partnership with Maruti Suzuki, so maybe that'll keep them afloat for a while. But yeah, this is not gonna be good for Tesla if the price stay like this. Now, maybe now the prices are this high because of the import duties and taxes and all that, and maybe Tesla can find a way to somehow negotiate with India and maybe bring down the price somehow. I'm sure when the manufacturing starts here, the price will go down, but how much can it actually go down? I am curious, especially since there's competition in this space, in the EV space, in this price segment too. It's not just Tesla, and those cars have an advantage because they have other smaller, cheaper cars in the country which they can use to make profits and be sustainable while also delivering these products. But Tesla doesn't have any cheaper products, so they're banking on this car, which is the right car to bring here, but the price is concerning. And I'm not sure this is going to be a successful strategy. Now, the only thing we can do now is wait and see if the manufacturer managed to bring down the cost significantly, but I don't have that much hope for it. And I honestly want Tesla to succeed here because Tesla makes the really good electric cars, and I like electric cars, but Tesla's are one of the few brands that I actually like. The electric cars, they seem worth it for the money, but at least in countries like the United States and Europe and all that. And I want that to be here to give a serious competition to the other manufacturers, so they all make cheaper cars that everyone can buy, and that'll eventually trickle down to smaller cars. And yeah, I hope Tesla can succeed, but it doesn't look all that good. So let's wait and see what happens.